Hi everybody, welcome back to Planet Arizona Comics, where the temperature's hot and the comics are hotter, and these comics today are certainly hotter than it is outside because it is very cold and very rainy out there. Today's Wednesday, and every Wednesday is a good day to have off because it's new comic day and I can get down to the shops. But man, I don't mind working in the rain. It's working in the cold and rain. I'd rather work in snow than work in cold rain, because 40 degrees and rainy, everything just gets soaked and it gets cold and your hands just freeze to death and it feels like you're dying. So what a day to have off. Anyway, I got 2 weeks worth of new books for you. And I have a couple pickups for you, including a really nice one first off the bat, and then followed by a couple of hot books. So let's get into first the pickup, because I'm really excited to show you my first real acquisition of the year. And that is Werewolf by Night #1, 1973. Marvel is going horror. A lot of Ghost Rider stuff, a lot of Werewolf by Night stuff is hot right now. Talks of next phase of the MCU being a lot more horror based. So I've been looking for a good copy of this for a while now. It looks really good. There is, I don't know if you can see right above the M in the moon, there's like maybe a thumbprint or something right there that's kind of schmutzy. Otherwise, real nice book. Would probably be a fine without that. With that thumbprint schmutz, maybe down to the lower mid-grade, but any grade is better than no grade, as I would say. So happy to pick that up. Saw this today on one of the recently released walls, and happy to pick up this Gun Honey #1. This is the Adam Hughes trade dress variant for that. I know that was hot out the gate. $10 cover price or $10 price tag. Didn't pay $10 for that, so happy to get that. All right, up next, these are some hot books. These are some things you might want to keep on your radar. I'm just going to throw this out because here's a book I had that I didn't know I had. Gotta love that feeling when you're looking through the boxes and you see, I watch all the top 10 hot, Lord of the Long Box and CBSI, Tales from the Flip Side, and Comic Tom, and I'm going, oh, that's a nice book. I wish I had that. I thought I stopped picking up the series around issue 3 or 4. Turns out I had like the first 10 issues. So, hot book. First appearance of Grand Inquisitor, who I believe is going to be part of the Obi-Wan show. So, happy to have this. Like, thank you. Like, looking through the long boxes, I got 3 and I got 4. Do I have more than this? Yes, I do. I got number 6 too. Awesomeness. Now, as I've mentioned several times over the past couple of weeks, I'm a big fan of Jim Comics. Jim Comics does a lot of good spec work. He's a really big fan of the genre and really just puts out tips, trying to help the collectors out. And he pointed out that this High Republic #7 was the first appearance of Darth Krall, who Star Wars High Republic, that series is coming to an end. They're going to be going back for a prequel series back 150 years, and there's a good bet that they'll probably start working on some of these older Jedi like Darth Krall. So Jim Comics pointed out that this issue 7 was a good book to pick up, and this cover price book, or maybe a dollar bin book, who knows, really started picking up steam, becoming more of a $10 to $15 book. This is really more cover price. I picked this up because it's one of the main characters of the run of this whole series. So seeing a variant with her as an action figure was kind of cool. But a book I really want you to pay attention to is this one. This is the second print for #7. What are we up to with High Republic? Like number 15 or something like that. So if this came out in, let's say, month March or April, this was probably more like June or July. So there might be a few waiting in your shops that they don't even know they have. I know this second print wasn't highly ordered, but it's got this Darth Krall character here on the cover. There is a Mike Mayhew store exclusive variant, or a site exclusive, which has him on the cover. Really nice color, red lightsaber. That's probably the book to have, but if you can't get that, try seeking this out. You might be able to find this. Keeping with the Star Wars theme with the hot books, this is Star Wars High Republic Adventures #2. This is the first appearance of Marchion Ro, I think his name is. Another big baddie from this Star Wars High Republic series. About $10, $15, maybe $20 at most on eBay right now. High Republic Adventures, more of the kiddie series. I've been enjoying this book more than I have the High Republic series, but these, I know, coming from IDW, are not as high ordered as the Marvel High Republic. So, like I said, another first appearance of a big baddie for Star Wars. So why not keep an eye out for that? And last book for the hot books. There's a lot of speculation that from the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer, that Superior Iron Man is going to be part of the multiverse. Some people are speculating that it's Tom Cruise as Iron Man. A lot of fans want that. I know the first print, the regular cover, is going for around $40 to $50 now. This is definitely not as highly printed as that #1. Scotty, this was kind of towards the end of that Scotty Young phase, where like every #1, every other #1 seemed to have a Scotty Young variant cover, and there may have been some Scotty Young fatigue at that point. So being that this is such a hot series, this is another book you might want to take a look through your back issue bin to see if they might have as, I don't want to say Scotty Young's an acquired taste. I really like Scotty Young. I love his work on Strange Academy. I love his work on Middle West. I think a lot of fans were just turned off by the oversaturation of these, what are called baby variants at this point. I know this is starting to get up there in price. I know I'm watching one on eBay right now that's $33 with like a day left. So you might want to take a rummage through your store back bins and see if they might have this series or this issue just sitting there waiting for you. You never know. All right, let's get into the new books from the last couple weeks. These are books from 2 weeks ago. And technically, this first book here was from 3 weeks ago. All the issues from that week came damaged, so my shop had returned them and received some replacements, and they were nice enough to give me a Darth Vader 20, the Sprouse Lucasfilm's 50th anniversary cover with Mandalorian and Grogu on the cover. Really happy. My shop's the best. My shop is really the best. Greg's Comics, Mesa, Arizona. If you're in the area and you don't go there, you're missing out. Great staff. If you come here for vacation, Greg's Comics in Mesa, good shop to hit up. Lots of back issues, fairly priced back issues, good selection. So happy to have that. I guess the big book from 2 weeks ago is Iron Fist #1. Could not be happier with the start to this series. Really dug it. Danny Rand, not Iron Fist anymore. If you haven't heard, you might want to pause for like 5 seconds, because I'm going to tell you the spoiler in 3, 2, 1 that it's really Swordmaster from New Agents of Atlas. His sword was broken and shards of that mystical sword were embedded in his fists. And really good way to start off the series. Really dug it. Had a good time with it. Nightwing 89, the best book on the market right now. I say this every week. I know some people aren't buying DC. You're doing yourself a disservice not picking this up. Justice League 72, really good issue. The last 3 issues of these have been really, Bendis has really knocked these out of the park. Highly recommend this series. This is going to be the beginning of the end of this incarnation of the Justice League. Black Adam. Here on the right, it's got Justice League Dark. Detective Chimp on the cover. Always good to have Detective Chimp on the cover. There's a first appearance, I think, of a new Lord of Chaos, who is after Black Adam and just really comes in and just tries to proposition him. Hey, you've been a jerk for a lot of your time. Why not we team up and kind of have our way with things? So, really good issue. There's only, let's see, 73, 74, 75 is going to be the death of the Justice League. So this looks like the part 1 to that. You might want to pick it up if you haven't. Amazing Spider-Man 89. Part 2 of the Queen Goblin run. Hulk number 4. Here's a book I wasn't really keen on coming out. I'm not saying it's a favorite of mine, but it's really out there. Not saying I'm enjoying it. Not saying it's something different. That's what I'll say. Venom number 5. The first appearance of these new Kings in Black. Whatever is going to come of them. G.I. Joe Saturday Morning Adventures number 1. This was really cool. This was like, I mean, if you can even see, it's like the artist really has a good take on that animation style that was in the 80s. So enjoyed that. It's a 4-issue miniseries. I'll probably pick them all up. Star Wars Adventures number 14. Just got that Diva Lompop bounty hunter character on the cover, so why not? King Spawn number 7. And finally that week, Animal Castle number 3. I know it's just kind of like a rehashing of Animal Farm, but kind of cool. Like I was saying with the first issue, the text is really small, and and they should probably make that larger for us older people now. Getting into books from this week. Very happy to get this. Went to 3 shops today, and only one shop had one single copy on the shelf when I got there, when the doors open. One shop opens at 9, one shop opens at 10, one shop opens at 12. Only one shop had this, and it was one copy. This is the, Iron Man number 17, the Black History Month variant with Riri on the cover. Right now, out the gate, it's $15-20. Very, very lucky to snag one. The big book for this week, Ghost Rider number 1. As I mentioned before, I am a big fan of Scotty Young. This is a really cool cover. I even heard people in the store saying they don't like Scotty Young really usually, but they like this cover, so it was so nice I picked up 2. Amazing Spider-Man number 90. This is the end of that Queen Goblin saga run. Miles Morales 35, the Assessor and Quantum are back. This is Dark Ages number 5. Really cool Peach Momoko variant cover of Laura X-23. Her last 4 or 5 months, she's been putting out some really good stuff. I know there was some fatigue with her early, maybe in the late 2020s into early 2021, but I think she's hit her stride again. Strange Academy number 16, another series that's coming to an end. I haven't read any of these ones this week, so I can't tell you much about it. Really like the cover for the Silk number 2. I just enjoy these kind of down-to-earth, everyday kind of superheroes doing what they normally do. You know, you got the sushi on this side, you got the hamburger and fries on this side. Supposedly there's a first appearance in here too. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I heard. Elektra Black, White, and Blood number 2. Really cool. Adam Hughes. I guess you can call it a negative space cover. I don't know if I would, but another artist who's really found his stride again after a couple of years of maybe some Adam Hughes fatigue. But lately he's been money. The Captain Marvel spoiler variant cover. I dig her as binary. I mean, I came into the hobby, she was binary, so that's kind of what I gravitate towards, and this is really nice. Who is that? Is that Russell Dauterman? No, it says Z down here, so I'm not really sure. Moon Knight number 6, the second printing. Might as well pick up second or third printings when you see them of this run. As they get farther away from number 1, they're going to be far less printed than that number 1. Such a big week this week. I got more for you. Speaking of second printings, This is the variant to Gun Honey number 3. I think this is the second print variant to that. Another one that shouldn't be very highly printed, so thought I might as well pick it up. Back to Adam Hughes. I don't pick up a whole lot of Dynamite stuff just because I don't really care for their content. Mainly just a lot of cover buys. And saw this. Another Adam Hughes cover. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, at least 3 Adam Hughes covers I bought this week for Unholy, the Vampirella Dracula love story. Funny cover. Department of Truth number 16. Gunslinger Spawn number 4. Star Wars High Republic Adventure number 13. This is the end of that series. That's a nice cover. I like all the Jedi and their sabers going up. So I liked it so much I bought another one. And I liked it so much I bought a third. So you never know what's going to come up with these final issues. So I decided to pick up a few of them in someone's home. So let me finish this up. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero number 289. Super Massive number 1. This is the first appearance of her and him. I don't know exactly what their names are. I can't remember. Catwoman number 40. And finally, the reveal of who Red X is in Teen Titans Academy number 12. And again, leaves you with like more questions than they thought they were going to reveal. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys this week. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're picking up. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.